I was born in 55. Mary Lou Pink, or I guess her name's Walker now, but she delivered me helped deliver me, and I'm named after her. My mom had so many kids, she ran out of ideas by that time, so she saw Mary Lou and said, that's the name. I'm glad they chose Lancaster Memorial Hospital to have me. I've had such a nice life, and it all started in Lancaster.
The very first baby that was born here, Mary Lou Matheson, her and 12,000 other babies have been born after the fact. And the exciting thing is you see grandparents with their children and their grandchildren, and each of that generation has been born here at Grant Regional. So it's very exciting to see that over that 65-year period of time, people have stayed in the community, have returned to us for care, and hopefully we can see their great-grandchildren be born here as well in the future.
On January 20th, we found out of 2018 that we were having a little girl. Moments later, our ultrasound tech here at Grant Regional told us that my placenta was pretty low-lying. We were supposed to have a C-section on May 8th of 2018, but Greta decided it was going to be April 25th of 2018.
Got started with our C-section and we're working our way. After Greta was born, actually, that was very uneventful, and then discovered that the placenta was adherent, meaning it was not coming free like we'd expect it to, and that creates issues as far as bleeding and other concerns. And so first we did the C-section, were able to remove the placenta, worked pretty hard.
So it was a very long day, and Greta, she ended up going unresponsive after birth, so they spent 6 hours to stabilize her. And then she was transferred to Meriter in Madison.
My greatest concern is obviously for this new mom and her new baby, and wanting to make sure that she, doesn't just have a good experience, but frankly lives through it.
She spent 10 days up at Meriter, so we were very lucky. It was a pretty short stay.
Yeah, it was a relief to get through that day with a mom who was alive and well and a baby who was healthy.
When we brought her home, though, it's been great. We've never had any issues. Completely healthy.
I think a lot of times in a rural setting like ours, people wonder, are you able to take care of difficult things when they come up? Because you don't expect this with every C-section or every delivery. In fact, it's an extremely rare event. But to be able to face that head on and to come through it well, I feel good about the people that I work with.
Thank you from the bottom of our heart. They've completed our family.
It was November 8th, 1955, that I was born in the Memorial Hospital at that time. And I was a little bit premature, so it was pretty scary for my mom and dad, and it took some special care here. Shortly after that, baptized and confirmation, the priest came in because they didn't think I was going to make it. So I feel pretty fortunate to be here. So this is always a great memory, just the fact that I'm here. It seems like Grant Regional has always been, Memorial Hospital has always been here for our town. It's just, I can't say enough about how important it is to have an institution like this here. It's great for Lancaster.
All right, this is Cecilia. How old are you? 4. And this is Benjamin. Benji, how old are you? When I had Cecilia, it was me, my husband, Dr. LaMantia, and our nurse was Nicole Seifel. and it couldn't have been better. Like, it was this small group of people I knew cared about me and I trusted completely. And for my first delivery, I couldn't have picked something better. Like, I think about it and it just was perfect. And it wasn't easy to say that, but I can't imagine it having gone better, and I can't imagine doing it anywhere else.
It's an absolute privilege and a miracle to help families welcome each and every baby. There is no more boring day when it comes to having babies. It's a miracle each time, and we are so happy to be a part of it.
I work a lot in the clinic at Grant Regional Community Clinic, do lots of OB. I think it's wonderful when I am delivering a baby and I've taken care of the mother and the grandmother and maybe the great-grandmother in the nursing home. And so I think that adds a dimension that you don't get in another facility.
So the Hospital Foundation is a specific committee of the hospital that's 100% focused on raising funds for the organization.
We're beginning our OB renovation. We're celebrating generations of birthdays for 65 years, and we would love to have support for that project.
My husband and I are some of the lead contributors to the OB project, and I am on the Hospital Foundation board. And I would implore and ask that everybody would consider how they can give back to help strengthen and build and have an ongoing legacy here at Grant Regional.
I think some of the most tender moments we have are at the beginning of life and at the end of life, and to care for people from one end of that spectrum to the other, and everything in between is probably the most satisfying thing of what we do.
I just would say thank you to Grant Regional and all the staff for being here for us, always.
Well, I tell you what, I have my whole heart says thank you. It's just, I am in great debt for my own life and my children's lives, and people that I've been associated with that are doing well now because they received the care that they got here.
We are one of the many miracles that occur here every day. And with your help, it will help impact more lives and help more miracles happen.
It was very much fun, and I really have. I'll tell you what, it's made me feel special my whole